Rich, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is out now, and we've spent all day capturing footage, going around all the different games, all three of them, and all the different planets, and all the different missions, so we could do a comparison video.
Lovely.
And that's exactly what we're going to do.
We never do things by halves.
No, we don't. Do you know what I mean? No, we could do one game, we could have done a few things, but we decided, you know what, we're going to go all three games. We're going to look at the original, and we're going to compare it with the next-gen version, which is the 4K 60 version. And here it is. First up, the original Mass Effect. I'll tell you what, the first thing I did notice is the camera's a lot tighter in the Legendary Edition than it is in the actual, the 2007 edition, was it?
Yeah, 2007, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot tighter. So that's the first thing I noticed. The second thing, it's a very good-looking remaster. It's not a remake.
It's kind of in between, actually, because they've added quite a lot of stuff.
I'm glad you said that, because they had that bush there in the middle. And it's a weird one, because it doesn't even look that great. So,
but we like a bit of bush.
We do. We love some bush.
They did that for us, I like to think.
They did, just for this video. Yeah. Fantastic. But, like, look, the new lighting kind of brings everything to life, for good and for bad. This is the good. I mean, they've added new bits to the environment. Yeah. Look on the roof. You've got the lighting. You've got the kind of the rectangle above the waterfall. Kind of, they've made the environment feel a lot more alive. This is fantastic, by the way. This is Feros, and just the new lighting and everything. It just makes it pop. Yeah. It feels like a much more alive environment, which is wonderful.
Well, it feels like a screwed up colony, which is what it is, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is Therum. This is the Liara dig site mission. Yep. Just makes it pop a little bit more. This is my favourite planet in all of Mass Effect. Yeah. This is Eletania, I think it's called, but look at that now. You've got actual grass. Lovely. And it just comes to life. And I like this place because the space monkeys, but also this weird orb as well. But everything just looks a lot better, a lot shinier.
Yeah, I think there's one of those in Bristol.
Is there? There's actually one of them in Spider-Man as well.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Because I used it for a comparison video a long time ago. But like, look at that.
Oh, wow.
This is an example of the good lighting and the good visuals bringing things to life. I'm not a fan of this, though. So that's dark, that's moody, it's really atmospheric. That just looks a little bit bright and fake to me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, I mean, that's one of very few kind of examples.
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 now. Mass Effect 2 is not a bad looking game still. We're in Omega. But again, just everything's smoothed out. Looks a little bit Blade Runner-y with a little bit of the plume of the fire down below.
Yeah, that's cool.
And again, just makes this a little bit more refined in terms of details. Yeah. Smoother edges, slightly better lighting. But yeah, you said before we started recording that Mass Effect 2 is still not a bad looking game.
No, it looks great, like considering it's 11 years old now, right?
Yeah, but look at that. I feel like this is the perfect shot. This is Zoya, which is for Zaid's mission, his loyalty mission. That looks great. That's Mass Effect 2, that's the original. But I feel like it's just gone up another level. Yeah. Although it's it's noticeable, but less noticeable than the original Mass Effect, obviously, because that's 14 years old. But look at that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really lovely. Yeah. I mean,
this is where you get Grunt, isn't it, that place?
Yeah, it looks like they've really gone to town on Mass Effect 1, and sort of 2 and 3 have just had a bit of a clean up, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
They didn't need that much.
Like just the kind of details, the close-up details, you notice more with Mass Effect 2 as opposed to kind of the further details. Everything just a little bit more polished, obviously, but yeah. Mass Effect 2 was a good-looking game at the time.
Yeah, it really was.
So yeah, it's more of a sheen. But you can see with the new UI and stuff like that with the first Mass Effect that they've really gone to town with that.
Cleaned it up.
But like I say that, Rich, now look at this. Mass Effect 2, that looks okay. And look at that, they've kind of brought that to life. Oof. So I guess it depends on where you look, right?
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. That I like that.
And again, look at the colours pop when you bring it in. This is without the HDR as well, because we turn it off to record so that we can look at that. That just looks
crisp,
great.
Lovely.
Yeah, like fantastic. Visuals of the characters as well. Jacob. Yeah, like you notice like his weird eyes and stuff like that. So it's kind of they've added kind of new textures, but they've still got the jagged edges a little bit.
Right.
But look at Miranda. Like,
jeez.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
That feels like that's a good one. So there's the varying degrees of improvements. And then we move on to the third and final game, and it's just a bit brighter, Rich, and a bit more, a little bit more detail, because it was quite dark. Mass Effect 3, which I didn't notice until recently when I was doing that the Companions video.
Yeah.
And this kind of seems to have just given it a little bit of a bit of a lighting makeover. See what I mean by quite dark there?
It was always a good looking game, but yeah, I see what you mean about darkness. Yeah.
And then now I feel like, and look at the water, and just it's smoothed out all the jagged edges as well. So while Mass Effect 3 was a decent looking game, and this is a good shot of how decent it is looking, this has just kind of smoothed everything out and just given it a little bit more of a realistic feel, just with the better edges and stuff like that.
The depth of field looks a little nicer as well, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, things like this as well, you'll notice just the more detail.
Yeah, it's cool.
To bring the kind of environments to life.
The little dust motes.
Exactly, but this is one of my favourite shots. Like, the trees aren't great there, but like, look at that.
Yeah.
So this is the hospital, Rich, where you meet Thane.
I remember it, yeah.
Good old Thane. This is, so I've gone all around the galaxy to do it, just I wanted to give different kind of looks and feels.
Wow.
But this is Manai, which is the moon of Palaven, which is the Turian homeworld. And last but by no means least, Sakesh, which is the STG base.
Lovely.
And just, I mean, look at that. That's a great kind of note to end on.
That's cool. Shiny armour, lovely.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. We're not ending on that. Of course, we've got Liara, when we get the shine, and just more kind of detail, close, like the textures on a hair. Do we call it a hair?
Tentacle head.
Tentacle head. Yeah. And then like James, like look at that.
Obviously, your fave character.
Better. I hate that guy so much. What a jarhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rich, that's the Legendary Edition. That is out now. Play it on the next gen platforms because it looks gorgeous like this. And if you haven't, I'd wait for it. But folks, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Cheers folks, bye.
Thanks, bye.